everybody, and welcome back to the flute practice. It is day 3 of our flute bootcamp series, and today we are going to be taking a little look at how to really activate these guys, your ears. We're going to be doing this coupled with some really nice tone work and interval work I guess at the same time we're kind of working out our fingers and stuff. Anyway, there's a lot going on today, but I think the most important message that I want to give to you guys today is really about learning to listen. So let's go check it out. So the set exercise for today is racket exercise number 2. I'm not going to be so working in sequence for this whole practice series, I promise. It just kind of worked out this way that, these exercises I thought balanced quite nicely. So remember that at this point you can, or I recommend you do day 1, 2, and 3 today. So you're going to do your warm-up with, your nice stretches. You're going to do yesterday's exercise, which is those nice scale exercise, just getting those fingers moving. And then you're going to move on to this nice exercise. So this exercise is originally written kind of like in semi-quaver figures. And I want you not to get frightened by this. We are going to slow this down quite a bit. For those of you who are more advanced, of course, you can choose whatever speed you like. For those of you who really aren't advanced at all, more beginner, you could even just play some simple arpeggios. Perhaps you can kind of just take the first bar, a little arpeggio, and just work with that bar for today. That is perfectly fine. So we're going to just get kind of going, and I'm going to kind of walk you through this process of what I want you to start listening out for and really activating here. Especially in that beginning section, I want you to listen out for your C's and your E's, that you are not cheating, that you're not doing that. This is very important. When we cheat on the E, I'm not sure if you can hear that through this microphone, but you get kind of a fluffy sound on that E, and you don't want that. So we really want to train those fingers to move properly across. So this is already what we're starting to listen out for. Also, you might have heard in my first C, it was a little bit fluffy sounding. I want to get a nicer sound. I know it's, low C, not the kindest thing to start on. So, if you do really struggle with this, I'm going to recommend go somewhere else. Go to the F major version or even the A minor version. Go to something easier to start off with. Let's go again. I'm going to jump for you guys a little bit so that we can sort of really try and find these problem intervals. I'm going to go firstly to the D minor version. And the reason for this is, of course, our famous or very infamous, perhaps, C sharps. So it's very tempting to want and leave them too sharp, which happens when we do nothing. I think I've spoken about this before in a video where you kind of think of either the nose closed or thinking a little bit more nasally at the back, rather than thinking open, so that we can really tune them. There I heard it was a little bit of not what's the word I'm looking for, impurity, I guess, in the D, a little bit of a crack. So I want to fix that. So I'm going to go back and just see what's happening there. Where were we? I spoke about this yesterday, those nasty E's. The secret for me personally with E's is just don't fight them. Don't fight against your E's. Just allow them to kind of happen. Don't try too hard. That being said, they're also just something that just take a bit of practice and really listening. So what I'm really listening out for is also if there's any kind of tria moments, which is kind of when the finger aren't going down exactly together and you get a da 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 da, which we don't want as well. So you're listening so carefully for any little irregularities, be it intonation, be it fluffy sound, be it slight cracks in the sound, be it intervals that are cracking slightly, or notes, fingers that aren't quite clean. So we're really listening for any kind of irregularities. That's why I said today is really about activating your ears. It's really about getting these guys going. And the reason we do this exercise so beautifully, slowly and really legato is so that we can really allow ourselves the time to listen. So we can hear. I mean, if we do it too fast, you're just not going to hear the same stuff. You might, but probably not. So the slower you do this, really, the better. We want to slow it right down and listen to all those interval gaps. I'm going to do a little bit of a later one for you guys where we can start to get into those high registers, because that also starts to get a bit nasty. So I'm not actually even going to go. I'm just going to go to the next one, which is B flat major. So that whole time, I feel like I was just kind of playing from note to note rather than thinking of that long overarching line. So it started sound a little bit more. So I'm going to try that again, and I'm going to try and get a little bit more legato. There it was, a bit of that 3 I was talking about. Now, I kind of almost was prepared because I know my C's to E's and E flats in that high register are always a little bit tricky. So that's also really a spot to listen out for. I sometimes like to move between intervals like that. I think I've spoken about it in a video, like kind of like da da da, semitone until you get to that full interval. Just listening in, that interval is not quite there. But that being said, I want you not to kind of like become obsessive about it either, because remember, we're going to do this exercise for another 3 days still, and you can do it for a whole week if you need to. So yes, fix, listen, activate the ears, but don't become completely obsessive about this exercise that you just cannot move on until you've played that interval through like 300 times. Not helpful, guys, not helpful. There is a limit. We do it a few times, and then we've got to kind of be like, okay, cool, it's not coming right today. Once again, going back to our good old kindness, acceptance and kindness, and just being gentle with ourselves. Yes, we want to start activating our ears and getting a bit more particular about what we're hearing and what we're doing. But no, we're not going to get mean and nasty with ourselves. We are still going to be gentle and kind with ourselves. I'm sorry to sound like such an absolute hippie, but it's the truth, guys. It's the truth. I'm sorry. Practice needs to be a beautiful combination of gentleness, kindness, and excitement, fun, joy, and at the same time kind of discipline and like being particular with yourself and being fussy and picky and critical, but always in the best ways. Cool, guys, keep up with that exercise, get through it. Maybe you want to post below any particular tricky sections in that exercise that you were having trouble with. Remember, I do want this process to really be kind of like a community process where we're all helping each other along. So on that note, if any of you ever want to post any of your pictures and videos, actually would be cool, videos of you doing any of these exercises, whether it be on Instagram, whether it be on my Facebook page or whatever it is, I want to really encourage you to do this. And you can just tag the flute practice in it, and you can hashtag 30 days flute boot camp, and we can all kind of like be interactive and help each other along on this awesome process. Until then, happy practicing and see you soon.